All right, Michael Swisher for Squirtle with Coach Brady Hamar of the Seiling Lady Cats. Here we go. Not the first, not the second, not the third, but the fourth time in a row we've done this. Four-time state champs as you guys beat Hydro-Eakly 76-41 to claim the Class A crown. And Coach, you kind of set on this journey 4 years ago, and it culminated tonight, 4 state championships in a row. How does it feel once that finally sets in? You know, how do you think that's going to feel for you?
Oh, it's a great feeling. Number one, we talked about this 4 years ago, like you said, and we knew what type of team and what type of kids these were. And if it was possible to do, they would be the girls that could go do it. And like I said, they finally just continued to battle and fight through things, because I promise you we had pressure this year. The girls will tell you that it was a relief. You can just see it on them already, smiling more than we have probably in the last 3 or 4 weeks. So it is a relief, but I'm telling you, it's something that they've worked so hard for since they were tiny, that they deserve this.
Okay, so you beat Hydro-Eakly. Last week you played them in the area final, and you ended up beating them pretty good, but they played you pretty well for 2.5 quarters, 3 quarters. And, we've seen it happen before where a team gets blown out in the area, makes its way back to the title game, and exacts some revenge. Didn't happen here. How were you guys able to make sure that didn't happen? You got out to that 17-0 start. I'm sure that helped a little bit, but, how were you able to keep the girls focused and realize that, hey, we can't take them for granted?
No, the 17-0 start definitely helped, but, the girls knew. We talked about it going into the area week. We thought they were maybe the second best team we played all year behind Mustang, and we really meant that. They're talented, they're quick, fast, and they knew that going in last week, how important it was that we got to go play, and we played extremely well last Friday, so they knew how important it was to jump on them, be ready to go, because they are very good.
We'll talk about 2 of them here in a minute, but Kaya Whetstone, Raleigh Top Fest, I think they get overlooked for whatever reason. They get overlooked, but they played a big role, not just this year, but in years past. But just talk about the contributions they've made towards this 4 in a row here.
They do so many things that people, like you said, don't recognize what they do. Kaya, the last 4 or 5 games, has had more rebounds I think she had in her whole career. She was going crazy, and she's not very big. She's really probably 5'6", and she goes up over the top of some big girls and goes and cuts loose. So from a defensive standpoint and rebounding standpoint, Kaya does so many things for us. And then, crap, tonight I think she was 6 of 6 on free throws to start, maybe something like that. So here she is doing that. Now you get to Raleigh, and Raleigh has an ability to not just finish things in transitions, but if you don't get to her, she's going to light the 3, and so that really sets up her drive. And so from that standpoint, they really set up with Macy and Carly well, because Macy and Carly do so many other things, and you think, oh, gosh, you got to focus on them. You can't, because of the girls around them. And even Brian Nyberg this year had an incredible year for us, averaging double figures. So those girls just do so much that you're right, they don't get recognized for it.
And Macy and Carly, 42 points tonight, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 steals between the 2 of them. Obviously, this doesn't happen without them. When they started out as freshmen, I proclaimed them state champions that year in summer camp, much to your chagrin. But obviously, everybody saw something special in these 2, and I would say they lived up to it and more. Just the contributions they've made to Seiling basketball cannot even be put into words.
No, I don't know how you could have a better career than what they've had. These 4 years have just been incredible. Every area you can think of, they've stepped up and did it and won big games. And then, like I said, to think that it's over as a coach, holy cows, changes your mindset a little bit on some things. And you think about all 5 of our seniors, to lose those 5, that's 5 really good players. So
next year you got to start coaching again? Is that what you're saying?
It's definitely going to be a little different. But I'll say this: I just bragged on our younger kids. They've gotten better and better. They've had to. Practicing against these girls every day, and also following their example on what it takes to get to that point. So I'm looking forward to see what they do, and I know they'll have their opportunity to prove it.
Well, Coach, you got a lot of fans waiting out there to give you hugs. Go celebrate. Coach Brady Hamar, Seiling Lady Cats.
Thank you.